Hello, Leo. How are you guys doing? This is your January 2023 extended reading, where I'm basically just trying to squeeze every drop of information out of January that I possibly can. For those of you who would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading, please check the description of the video very, very carefully. Please read it carefully. Don't get scammed by an impersonator pretending to be me. Also, Leah and I just launched our weekly manifestation group coaching calls. We just did our first one last night. It was awesome, dude. This is going to be fun, super fun. If you would like to subscribe to that, that's on my website as well, the same place where you'll find the readings. All that's in the description of the video. All right, let's jump into this. Let's jump in. Starting off with the past person again. I don't know why. That's just what I wanted to start off with. So let's take a look at the person from the past real quick. Let's see if we can get any more information on how this person's feeling, what their opinions are, what their feelings are. Anything else want to come through? Anything I missed? Anything change? The Moon card. That's been coming through a lot when it comes to feelings here lately. Could be a Pisces for some of you, but this moon energy, every time I try to read somebody's feelings, this moon energy comes up here. Oh, that's an interesting moon card too. See, it's like she's drowning in the water. That's very Pisces-y too, you know? All right, 2 shuffles. Oh, 3 of Swords. They're going through something. What are they going through? That is one gnarly, dramatic ass 3 of Swords right there, isn't it? It does not look like that poor girl is having fun. I tell you what. All right, let's see. 3 of Pentacles. This person's... see, look. But they're trying to play it off and pretend that they're cool. Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought. So they're walking away from this. What you probably see when you look at this person is them walking away and just playing it off like they don't give a shit. That's bullshit. They're going through something rough. That's all I'm saying. They are going through something rough. For those of you who are dealing with a separation that was fairly recent, because I feel like there's 2 groups of you. There's 2 groups of you. So the first group of you, if this was something that was very recent, then yes, this is you. This is you. Oh, that's you. That's they are very hurt about whatever it was that happened between the 2 of you. Now, for those of you dealing with something that's not too recent, I don't think this has anything to do with you. I know those are like 2 totally opposing stories, you know. But if this was something like 6 months ago, a year ago, I think they're going through something else in their life. Like maybe they got with somebody else that they thought was going to be better than you, and they ended up not being better than you. So this person's going through something in their life that they more than likely don't want anybody to know anything about. 4 Cups reversed. Hangman reversed. So for those of you who came to this reading wondering whether or not this person feels any regret, I think so. But it doesn't really look to me like they're going to try to make things right. It looks like, yeah, I fucked up, but oh well, it is what it is. Ain't nothing I can do about it, so. Well, let's see. Let me see what kind of potential there would be between the 2 of you. Is there potential for reconciliation between Leo and the past person? Emperor reversed. It's a battle of control between the 2 of you. Yeah, it's a battle of control. Could be an Aries for some of you. I feel like both of you want to control the wrong things. You know? Like, I'm not saying there should be no control at all, but it's like, I control these things, you control those things. If me and you are both trying to control these things, we're going to butt heads, you know? Does that make sense? Yeah, it's a battle of control. Y'all butt heads, man. Y'all butt heads. You're wanting to control all the wrong things. Yup, okay. Woo, could be a Gemini for some of you, but there's a really intense connection. And yes, they still feel the connection, but I just feel like the two of you need to come together like this, and you're not. You're coming together like this. Button heads, you know? So, unless we could get some flexibility here, and you being a fixed sign, it's a little bit harder for you to be flexible. It doesn't mean that you can't. I'm a fixed sign too. We can be flexible. It's just we have to work a little bit harder at it. You know? You have to work a little bit harder at it. Matter of fact, you know what my contention is? I think that it is your duty, whoever you are, to overcome the challenges associated with your sign. So, like a mutable sign, for example, might be a little bit too flaky and wishy-washy. It's your responsibility to learn how to be more fixed-minded and stubborn. We fixed signs are very fixed-minded and stubborn. It's our duty to learn how to be more flexible. See what I'm saying? Evolution. Anyway, though, I'm trailing off. My bad. Yeah, if we could get a little bit more flexibility between both of you, I think there could be some potential here. But while there's still this, you all wanting to control all the wrong things, there's just too much headbutting going on here. Too much headbutting going on. But it's a really intense connection, though. And yes, they still feel the connection. They don't want you to know it, but they do. But let's see, who do I got here? I got Gemini and Aries. Could be an Aries for some of you. Okay, let's see if any actions are going to be taken here. Man, this retrograde's in full effect, too. I've not been seeing much action for retrograde season, to be honest with you. I really haven't. I really have not. Is this person ever planning on taking any kind of action at all? Any at all? Eight of Swords. No, they're just like, la, 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 la. I don't want to think about that. La, 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 la. You know, they're trying to forget about you, basically. That's been coming up a lot, too. Nine of Pentacles. Fool card reversed. Now, not looking very action-packed. Hey, at least I'll tell you like it is, man. At least I will. I know there's plenty of other tarot card readers that'll blow smoke up your ass like, oh, they're coming back. They're coming back. They're coming back. I won't. I'll tell you what comes out. Like, if it comes out that they ain't making no moves, I'm not going to tell you that they are. So, that's what you, if you, if you come get a reading from me, yeah, I'll tell you exactly what I see. All right. What's the advice then? What's the, ooh. Hang on. Wheel of Fortune reversed. Five of Swords too. Six of Cups reversed, Ace of Swords. Okay, so it's saying there wouldn't be anything wrong with opening up communication with this person. If you want to open up with communication with this person, that's cool. I would wait and feel it out for a while before you try to bring this person back in your life. I think right now this person is very busy putting up a big front and a big facade, pretty much to the whole world, probably. But if they are very invested in putting up a big front and making you think that they're living a life that they're not, and you try to bring them into your life, that's going to start causing conflict. Going to start causing conflict. If you absolutely must, open communication, but leave it at that for retrograde season. Or it's just going to be unnecessary drama. I don't know what they got going on in their life. They're going through something that probably nobody knows anything about. Very few people. All right, let's look at the new person. New person. Now, this is either for those of you who are dealing with somebody new who just recently showed up, or whoever the next person coming in is. And no, that's not necessarily your love interest. Not necessarily. Just whoever the next person is that ends up showing up in your life. Ace of Swords reversed. Of course, communication, a little funky. Retrograde season. Might be awkward communication between the two of you too. But here goes that moon card again, but it's reversed this time. So I see you all trying to open up to each other. They're trying to open up to you. But it may just kind of come across kind of awkward. It may come across kind of awkward. Oh yeah, y'all are definitely starting a new cycle together. This is definitely going to end up turning into something with the World card and the Death card. These are two very transformative cards right here. But the Devil card, that's a little bit concerning. It could be starting off as a very heavy sex-based connection. But it more than likely is blooming into something more serious, more than likely. May not be moving very fast, though. That's the thing. This is why, for those of you who are actively dealing with somebody new that just showed up, this is why retrograde season, they usually very strongly advise that you don't start anything new in retrograde season. I mean, to me, my thing is if a door opens, I'm not going to walk past it just because it's Mercury retrograde. But they advise against it. I'm rebellious. I do it anyway. Depending. Well, I know that when my wife and I very first met, it was Mercury retrograde. And at that point, I did say, let's wait till the retrograde's over before we try to come together. I do remember that. But if a door opens, if the door opens during retrograde, go for it. Just be careful. Okay, let's see this person's intentions. Let's see their intentions. Their energy, intentions, what they want from you, what they want from this connection, all that good stuff. King of Cups reversed. They don't really know how to express their emotions. They may be a little bit emotionally unavailable. Just like everybody else out there, right? Magician. They have feelings for you. They're emotionally independent. That's what it is. That's what it is. Nine of Cups, King of Cups reversed. So they may seem kind of emotionally closed off, and they may be to an extent. But just because they're emotionally closed off doesn't mean they have emotions that they are hiding from you. If that makes any sense. I know that slope is slippery as fuck, but and then there's that Devil card again. Yeah, they're definitely interested in a sex-based connection. Let's just put it like that. They're very emotionally independent, though, meaning they're not needy, they're not clingy, they're not desperate. And especially if you are accustomed to dealing with needy, desperate people, you might kind of wonder, like, okay, well, what's going on with you? I don't think it's a bad thing, though. I don't know. This is the only thing that's kind of halfway concerning. This person may have some habits that aren't so healthy. A little bit of drug problem, drinking problem, maybe. I just really feel like the main thing on this person's mind is a sex connection, first of all. Yup. Okay. Well, let's look at the outcome then. What's the outcome? Oh, there you go. See, I told you, I feel like it's blooming into something successful anyway. I feel like it's blooming into something successful anyway. Yeah. Things are going to pick up. I don't know. I see things going kind of back and forth. Stop and go, back and forth, stop and go. Like one day you're feeling real confident. The next day it's like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to do this. Then the next day, no. I'm feeling good about this. Then the next day it's like, shit. I don't know if I want to do this. Back and forth throughout January. But this is going to be one of those types of things that one day you're going to realize, no, I couldn't walk away from this if I tried. When did that happen? When did that even happen? You know? Looks very successful. Is there any advice? Is there any advice? Just a couple cards. I don't need a full spread. Just a couple cards. Is there any advice? Five of Cups in the reverse. Do not allow any new relationship to distract you from any healing that needs to be done. And do not try to use a new relationship to help you get over a relationship unless you know how to properly transmute energy. If you know how to transmute energy, if you know how energy works and behaves and all that stuff, then go for it. Go for it. A new relationship can be very helpful for that, but most people don't. Most people don't. Most people jump in new relationships for the exact same reason that somebody runs to the bar and gets drunk because they can't handle their stress. Just to block it out and distract you from it, that's not the way to get over something. See what I'm saying? So just know that whatever it was that happened in the past, I still need to take some time to transmute and work through that energy. Just because I got this new person in my life that has all of my attention and it's distracting me from that doesn't mean that that energy is going anywhere. I still gotta reflect back on the past, extract wisdom from the past, take that wisdom and apply it to my future and all that good stuff, okay? And don't be so quick to judge the situation either. Whatever that, I don't know why that came through, but I had to say it, so. Okay, general messages. General, career, finance, friends, family. Queen of Cups reversed. Could be somebody around you or close to you who tries to emotionally manipulate you. Could be a family member, possibly. An emotionally manipulative family member, possibly a female. Or if it's a man, they just could be very feminine. Could be a very feminine man, possibly. Ace of Wands upright. Okay. Yeah, whoever this is, I think you need to do the best that you can to stay away from them. Okay? Could be another Leo for some of you, but I feel like this is your energy. And this person, could be a water sign for some of you, drains the life force energy out of you. Oh, yeah. So with the Nine of Swords, Ten of Wands, both reversed, there's some connection. It's feeling to me like family, honestly. That's what it feels like to me. It doesn't have to be. Could be somebody close enough to be family that maybe you just feel kind of obligated, especially if it's family. Well, it's my mom, so yeah, I kind of have to. It is my mom. No. Absolutely not. Well, it is my brother or my sister. No. Absolutely not. If there's a toxic connection, somebody's treating you badly, I don't give a fuck who it is. Just because somebody shares blood with you does not give them a license to treat you like shit. And that does not require you to keep them in your life and let them keep treating you like shit. No, I don't care who it is. Don't care. No. Again, it may not be family. Especially if it ain't family then. Well, it was my best friend from high school. And that means what exactly? You think your energy gives two diddly fucks about how long y'all have known each other? You think your vibration is going to go, yeah, well, I'm going to go completely against universal law just because these two humans have known each other for a long time? No. Don't matter who it is. I don't care if they share your blood. I don't care if y'all were born right next to each other and grew up together since you were in diapers. Okay, that does not mean that a toxic connection is okay. Unless you just want to live the rest of your life at a very low vibration. And, by being in a low vibration, you know that you're not going to see any improvement in your life. Because if you're tuned into a low frequency, you are going to experience a low vibrational experience. Makes sense? Let's get some advice. Advice. What's the advice? Did that already come through for y'all? I kind of feel like that message may have come through for you already. Sounds very familiar. Anyway. All right. Random freestyle advice for Leo. Random freestyle advice. Knight of Pentacles reversed. Six of Wands reversed. Okay. Hang on. World card again. This one always comes out. Always. Two of Cups, Five of Wands reversed. Okay. First of all, obviously, like we already said, don't be afraid to shed any dead weight vibrationally. If you are wanting to ascend, period. If you look around at your life, no, scratch that. Take a look back at 2022. Take a look back at 2022. Just by scrolling through social media, I can tell. Most people look back at 2022, they don't like what they see. Yeah? So if you look back at 2022 and you don't like what you see, show me your friends and I'll show you whether or not 2023 is just going to be a repeat of 2022. If you look back at 2022 and you do not want to repeat that, and if you're sitting in the same spot right now, and you are still connected and still hanging on to all the people you were hanging on to throughout all of 2022, guess what? I ain't even got to tell you. You're a hot air balloon tied to a sandbag. Hot air balloon tied to a sandbag. You are not going to climb up the mountain and drag them up the mountain with you. It won't work. Sorry. No, it won't work. We've all tried it. I've tried it. Oh, yes, I thought I was arrogant enough to think that I could outsmart the universe too at one point in time. This is not my opinion. This is not something that you can manipulate. There are no exceptions to this rule. This is an immutable universal law. Now, can they make the free will decision to put on their hiking gear and their climbing gear and climb up the mountain with you? Yes, they can. Most people don't want to do that, though, because it sucks. It's not fun. So, don't be afraid to eliminate any dead weight. And when it comes to what it is that you do want, when it comes to what it is that you do want to experience in life, be very careful how much energy you are focusing on what you don't want. One strange thing about humans, pay very close attention to what I'm about to tell you. Humans spend more time thinking about and focusing on what they don't want than they spend thinking about and focusing on what they do want. Why do you think the most famous people on the planet are the people that everybody hates? Why is that? If everybody hates them, why are they so popular, successful, and famous? Why is that? Because humans spend more time focusing on what they don't want and what they don't like than what they do like. That's why. That's why. So, if you sit around all day, every day, and all you focus on is what you don't like, all you think about is what you don't want, do you think that what you do want is going to manifest? Your ability to control your focus is your superpower. That's your superpower right there. See, most people have no idea that their focus is held captive. Oh, they tell you what to focus on. They don't even have to tell you. They already know. They've been spending decades and decades and decades programming you to focus on certain things. Decades in the making. So they already know what you're going to focus on. They've got your focus held hostage. Think about that. Now rethink your life a little bit. Now think about the withdrawals you're going to have to go through in order to program your focus to manifest what you do want. I know one person's going to change their life with that. And as long as that happens, my job is complete. All right, I feel like those were the messages that my Leo friends needed to hear. So I am going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you all again for tuning in and playing along. I greatly appreciate all of the love, support, and positive feedback you guys show me every time I get on here and do this. Makes my job worthwhile here on YouTube, y'all. I greatly appreciate you. Don't forget to check the description of this video if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading. And I'm out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Stay blessed.